Alright, you can probably hear the fan in the background, but it's hot today and... well, what to say, I don't want to basically boil to death. Anyhow, Wizardry Scare is basically a game that was basically acquired via the really seeming curator group I'm basically part of. And I have to say, it's quite complicated, so bear with me while I basically get through the tutorial, the force tutorial. So let's go to a new game here, because it actually does explain a little bit about how the game works and the background and stuff like that. So here we are. So, Red Square, stop struggling. The Great Square has sentenced you to death for the crime of sorcery. Do you have any last words? Yeah, round the Great Square. Round you all. Get rounded, Polygon. Feel better? Burn for your crimes. Alright, so, we're basically burning here. We don't like burning. So let's escape. Let's escape! Let's escape!
Ah.
He lived. Awaken, you wizard. Wake up. Do you see the wand? Take up the wand and find the exit. Alright, so here we basically are. We basically use W and D to basically move around, space to jump. So use escape to review controls, use the wand, use to open the wall, with the mouse, use left mouse button, so to speak. So here's the controls basically for the game. Essentially, we're using a mouse basically to do a lot of stuff here, but the keyboard's there to help out a little bit as well. And we can basically shoot stuff basically to get squares. Looks like you found some square. Square, golden little squares, is found in most things that have met with balance. It is used to enhance your power and cast spells. Jump with space, push against walls to slow descent, catch on ledges. So we do have platform in this game. There's some health blocks to restore health. Let's get up to here. Half block, spells can affect these. There we go, we're out of here. In order to get these half blocks down, you will need to use some magic. To cast a spell, you will need to 1. Draw the appropriate inscription in the air above you, and then 2. Target and cast a spell. Draw an inscription, hold right mouse button to begin, and move the mouse to draw the inscription. To complete the task, release right mouse button. To cast the inscription, use left mouse button on the half block. Now cast your first spell in these half blocks. Inscribe left by drawing an inscription of a single horizontal line drawn to the left. You don't have to draw on the half blocks. So basically the idea here is that you have to sort of cast spells. And you do so by using the right mouse button like this. And then we click on a block to basically make it come down. So poof! Like so. Let's just get out of the way and let's get this out underway. So, poof. Let's go like that. Poof. Poof. And that should be enough to basically get up here. So, there we go. If you can find these gold blocks and get them into a treasure bin, you will be rewarded with lots of squares. So basically, just get this over here. Yeah, you can use shift to sort of pull stuff like this. There's a little bit of monetary value for that. Above you, there are 2 special kinds of blocks. Careful, One is very hot, and one is very cold. If you combine them, they create a third type of special block. So basically the idea here is like, you know, combine these, go! Now it's basically a purple block. There's a purple square. Occasionally you might find a series of empty squares, spaces, with red outlines. Satisfying the placement will certainly result in a purple square rewards. This one is just an example, you can't complete it. Thanks. These larger puzzles can contain gold blocks or cold hot bricks, assuming you can solve them. They are unique and can present a challenge for even the most powerful wizards. This is just a model you can't complete it, so thanks. Again. The standard red block enemy is relentless and stupid, though other varieties do exist. Sometimes they will carry healing blocks. Thanks. So there's a blue block which he basically dropped for me, which is nice. Alright, so he's going to destroy that block. I was going to try to save it, but, you know, oh well. They're all dead. Let's get over here. Bit of health. Most areas contain one or more larger, flying, more dangerous enemies. There are surely one ahead that blocks your path. Also, boss block competition is all functional. Zooming out might help check out the exit menu. So thanks. Basically, like you know, if you want, you can zoom out with like the scroll wheel here. So let's do that right now. I'm not a big fan of like games that have like the scroll wheel basically do this sort of thing, but you know, whatever. Let's just, you know, smash this guy from afar. So that's done. I'll notice after that red block because it basically hurts you if you like touch it, so. There we go, we defeated boss. Alright, watch video. So, this is basically a quick tutorial about combining spells. So, basically you can combine spells to sort of like, you know, make this like half block sort of float and stuff like that. And the idea here is basically like, you know, you draw like an up arrow, you store it with like Z key. Then you draw the like float spell, which is basically like a you know, a triangle like this, I guess. And you store it. And then you can basically cast on a half block to basically like, you know, make it do stuff for you. Like so. That's how we're gonna get up over here. We're just gonna move this like block right here for a moment. And we're just basically do this all over again. So boom. And we'll just go boom. Whoops. Not sure it's not letting us apply to affect this block here, but okay. Let's go up there, I guess. Nope, all the way down you can see like, you know, you're like, you know, your spell, so you can see like, you know, if you're doing it right. And there we go. This one's floating. And did you know, if you grab the block as you ride, it's much easier to maneuver. So you can basically grab the block so we can basically maneuver around here a little bit. Alright, so here where you have to basically like, get to, like the red block and like the blue block into like the appropriate things right here. So we don't want these basically touching because of course that's like bad. So we'll go like this. And we'll make this guy go up. Now let's put that basically in like so. And we're just gonna make this like, this one float here so we can move around. So we'll go like that. And now if I want to, I'm gonna basically jump on it, which hurts us, but we can grab it and do it like that. Notice how the button and the door have the same color square. Activating puzzles will open the door with the same color tag. So we can go like this. And there we go. So dungeon puzzles. Sometimes puzzles can't be magicked directly, the key, but you can't glue magical blocks to gravel objects like glue. Oh no, you don't have glue. Oh look, someone has magically glued the key to the brick block for you. How helpful. Combine keys with locks to open the same color door. So basically it's very simple right here, just like, go like this. Make that go up. Alright, we have to do it like this, I guess. And we'll go like this. And there we go, it's open. In order to clear this world, you will need to progress through levels. Doors like these will take you to new levels and will allow you to travel back to previous levels. How do I use it? Glad you asked. There are two ways to leave a level. Both require wizardry. You can cast an Aperi spell on a door you find, unlocking it. Or you can cast the Hijimo spell and come visit us at chat. Enhance your prowess and chart your progress through the world. Great, but how do I do these spells? It's a good thing you ask a lot of questions. To inscribe open Aperi, use left down, right down, left. It looks like a 5. Cast it on a door or a doorway to open it. And how do I use the home spell Hijimo? To inscribe Hijimo, use down, right, up, left. It looks like a square. If you forget how a spell is drawn, open your character menu with C. So basically go to C here to see like your spells here. So here's our stats and spells. There's our health, their damage, rate of fire, max squares, spell containers, and meta spells. You can see what spells you have right here. So there's the up arrow to spell A. There's a parry, a facilio, and we have Hijimo basically over here as well. No problem, we don't have access to like any more spells in this, but we'll basically get more as we go along. There's spell crafting right here. We'll basically learn that basically in the home base, and there's basic equipment right here. All right, so first spells opens doorways. So left down, right down, left. So that's basically over here, and the square basically returns us to the camp. So I did that wrong, I guess, so we'll try it again. So, press the interact button to use the doorway. And there we go, we're at camp. Welcome to our camp. Here you can upgrade with purple squares and squares alike, and ask all manners of questions. What do I do now? Well, Squares 1, the Great Squares will never stop hunting you. You only have one choice. What choice is that? You must enter the worlds they control with their magic doorways. Find your way to the deepest reaches of each world, growing strong and defeat them one by one. And then what? Then, you will be free to live in peace. The Great Squares hunt us wizards, but you most of all. There is something about you they fear and loathe. I guess I have no choice, I'm doomed. Take heart, young wizard. Take this spellbook to open. Belt and pouch. Meta spells will allow you to quickly cast several spells with a flick of a wrist. Learn their ways of spell casting, spell storing, and meta spells. You can learn much from us, and a magic picture wall to the right of the camp. Thank you. Alright, so we basically get some meta spells from this guy right here. And we basically over here to basically, learn about, them over here, I guess. I guess he just wants to follow us, but whatever. Alright, so this basically gives you quick tutorial based on doing stuff. I'll note by the way as well, I actually haven't properly learned this just yet, so I'll probably just cut the video right here while I basically learn myself. But Basically, the idea here is like, there's like casting spells, there's like storing spells, there's mess spells, there's the Arch of Quick spell, the automated spell, productive spell, stuff like that. So, casting spells basically already saw this already, where like, we basically like, draw off them and then like you go from there. So basically like, we're gonna draw the line basically to like, make like the bricks basically fall for us. That's what that's all about. Storing spells and casting spells. This is about like, drawing like the up arrow and like, other stuff basically. So you store it. Alright, well, as I said, I'm going to basically cut the video right here, so I'll be right back, and when I basically learn what to do here, we'll get back to it. Alright, well, I've been playing this game for a little bit to sort of like, figure out how the controls basically work, and I figure I've learned how to describe spells, but, well, let's just get to it, shall we? So, I'll note basically down here you have like hotkeys that you can basically sort of set up here, and if you basically like, make like a spell here, and store it, you can basically go like this and like, basically apply to like, your things here. Right now I basically have like the ups and like, the floating skills basically available, but not exactly sure if that's basically like, done right or not. Although basically like, this game's not really great with like the the description of what you're basically sort of supposed to do. It does have the tutorials, but even after looking at the tutorials, I'm not like sure what's basically sort of what's up, because it's not like sort of like very descriptive, like what's basically like sort of happened to me. The feedback for this game is kind of like weak, so well, I've sort of given up. We're just gonna show off like the levels and stuff like that, and just go from there. So I've already opened up the store. Let's interact with this game here. So we're basically hunting down like the the red square here. Oh, there goes that guy. Basically, the idea is like this, like these randomly generated levels here. Let's get the loot here. I'll basically notice like a lot of controls and stuff like that for like casting spells and stuff, and like as you like, but it's a very complicated game, sort of like figuring out how it basically works. So I'd be like my own like really like real complaint about this game so far. Anyhow, basically the idea of like this game is there's like randomized levels that you can basically see here, and we're basically hunting down for like the Great Square. There's a door basically to get out of here, I guess. I know, by the way, apparently casting spells takes like mana to basically do, so you can't basically like willy-nilly cast spells everywhere because they like kills your squares. Like it actually takes like 10 squares for me to actually do this. Is this going to open up enough for me to get through? I guess we can't jump up from there, so... I know where we can find like the red block first, right? So let's just take this along. There we go. We can make ourselves a purple block. So the idea of this game is you actually use like squares to sort of cast your spells, and you have like purple blocks to sort of like upgrade yourself. But my sort of like takeaway from this game so far, by was it's very complicated and like needlessly so. Personally, I think it could have been done a lot better. So like it's not so complicated like using the spells and stuff like that. There's the exit right there, by the way. Just can't get up this way, so there we go. Alright, well I can't seem to get up anymore, so let's just like, stop swimming around, let's go here. Basically just like go to these doors, like, interact with them and like, just get out of here, so to speak, so we're just going to escape from here. And there we go. We can interact here. Here's the next level. Looks like we got a different enemy type over there. There's a red block in there. See, there's more help that guy. There's a purple block, so I can basically get that to, like, upgrade my character if I get it. There's a blue block, basically to combine with, like, the red block. I mean, for most parts, this is a very, like, interesting platformer, I guess, in concept, but, I probably make it so that the spells are a lot more, like, easier to sort of understand. Basically, it's like just like meta spells you can basically sort of cast and do stuff with. But it really feels like the controls are sort of like overly complicated and more so than they need to be. So there's the exit, I guess, if I want to get to the next level. I will if there is friendly fire, by the way, so anyways, we'll kill each other if they have, if like friendly fire happened to them. Yep, there's the boss like thing right there. So yeah, the boss. There we go, the boss is dead. Oh, there's another boss right there. Okay, so I can actually lift this out the floating stuff, so that's cool. There we go. Well, I've been knocked down here. If I need to, I can basically cast spells in this thing to sort of get up here, so... Yep, there's the boss over there. These guys are sort of stuck in the wall, I guess. Really, my feelings of this game, by the way, is that, like, you know, it could be a lot more interesting, I think, if, like, you know, you could actually, like, really, like, cast the spells and, like, you know, sort of play around with things. Because right now, this feels like, you know, a very simplistic shooter of, like, you know, some sort of thing basically happening here. Probably got an achievement, apparently. Let's take one of these, I guess, with me. That's not right. So we can do it like this. And unfortunately, I didn't, like, you know, cast that properly because there's this guy right here, so. This will start flowing up toward the exit, I guess. So it's up here. There we go, got through there. So, I look by if I find like the gold brick, that'd be where I basically dropped that, I guess. They blew up my block there, by the way, so we can't get, you know, any higher now than that, but whatever. I'm high enough I can start like killing stuff here. It seems like a game with like a neat idea, but you know, I probably would flesh out like the spell casting mechanic a little bit more. So like, you know, the main takeaway I probably would take to the developer. Oh, fell down. Let's try and get basically up here. What would that dollar sign basically mean? Am I able like to buy stuff, I wonder? That could be like a thing. There we go, got him. More blocks here. There we go, we're just gonna float away. Got rid of him. Wasn't really going up, so we ditched a block there. There's definitely a lot that could be improved, I think, for, like, you know, the game. It seems like, you know, an idea, but, you know, one terribly not benefiting from, like, this, like, you know, control scheme and such. That's the top of the tower here. And there we go, we got this like going right here. Let's go over here. So it's flying to the top of the ceiling here, I guess. Well, that seems like an opportunity to do this, so... Let's get rid of these blocks here a little bit first. There's a purple square. I guess that's like a, you know, puzzle thing there, but you know, whatever. I feel like that guy jumps, by the way. Got hit by his buddy. Two blues. Alright, well, we've basically explored enough here, I think, so let's just find the exit. So, there's basically a gold block, by the way, if I basically, like, you know, get that to where his exit, like, you know, it's been, basically, we get, like, you know, value for it. So here's basically the money block is what it's telling me, so... Okay, gotcha. Of course, this thing's like super heavy, and I have no idea where to drop this thing, but whatever. Let's just take it along for a little bit, see how I do. There is apparently like ability to like sort of like attach like, you know, gold blocks and stuff to this and stuff like that. There's the X over there. Alright, well, I found the exit really, so just get to out of here, so I go like this. And it looks like the levels do change a little bit as you go along. There's our boss defeated. So, I'm not really sure what to say about this game. Basically, it's like, you know, it is a sort of like roguelike, but, you know, it's one I feel that, like, you know, is let down by its lack of understanding of basically how I sort of play the game, I guess, on my part, but also the ability to sort of like, you know, get in and understand the games, that thing. So complex and hard to sort of like understand. That's basically the takeaways of this game here.